Hi, my name is Muhammad Arifikwan bin Afia. My metric number is 211291010. So today I will be presenting about electromagnetic spectrum. So you can see at these pictures, he is Heinrich Hertz. He was a German physicist. He created the electromagnetic field by using simple homemade experimental equipment with induction coil and specific capacitors. From the experiment, he got to calculate the speed of light, which is have growth become a radio, television, and Wi-Fi. Henry said, "We perceive electricity in 1,000 places where we had no proof of its existence before." For Heinrich, the concept is when it is have a heat, there is a center point to prove the electric disturbance. So you can see what is the electromagnetic spectrum. The stuff are commonly travel on our space. A lot of benefits and function for human life, such as interaction, machineries, and equipment for human living. The function is depends on their wavelengths, like radio wave, light, heating, radiation, X-ray, gamma rays, and cosmic rays. They have specific for their wavelengths. Commonly, human absolutely cannot see the ultraviolet and infrared. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Amin Bezanuddin, and for continue this discussion, I will explain about problem statement. Okay, first, speed of light have a constant value, which is 3 times 10 power of 8 for all types. It means light have a constant value, which is there. Okay, for the example of the light, we have infrared, microwave, ultraviolet, gamma ray, and more. Similarity of speed and frequency. The similarity is they should parallel, which in decrease or increase. Okay, for the main formula of this electromagnetic spectrum, it is V equal to lambda frequency. Okay, we have a concept in this chapter, which is when the wavelength increase, lambda increase, and it is moving to the left, which you can see in the picture. It will move to the left. Okay, and then frequency. When the frequency increase, it's moving to the right. Okay, and then lastly, energy. When the energy increase, it is moving to the right. It means it is same concept as frequency. It's moving to the right. Okay, just that from me.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Ali Nazrin bin Zamri. I will share about my part, which is process in innovation with concept of EMF. Electromagnetic spectrum has other application that relate with the electromagnetic field theory, which is in analyzing and designing of the communication system. They have 7 origin wave. First, radio wave and microwave. Radiation wave from the electric and electronic equipment will radiating information to parts of our bodies. Second, infrared. It will transmit heat from sun, fire, or radiator. It is invisible to the human eyes, although longer infrared waves can be sensed as heat. Third, visible light. Make things able to be seen. It will transmit in wave of particles at different wavelength and frequencies. Ultraviolet has shorter wavelength than visible light to produce vitamin D, but it can damage our eyes. X-ray, 5 X-ray used to see inside of our body can penetrate things easily, which strong power. And last, gamma ray can be used in medicine for kill cancer cell. It will produce by the hottest and most energetic object in the universe. Thank you.
My name is Muhammad Arif bin Hashim. Now I will continue my part, which is product contribute to public health and environmental safety. This one is MRI room layout. For this room, the maximum level of the static magnetic fields in the control area is under 0.5 millitesla, which is very low. So the inner control area has limit of the static magnetic field, which is set at 3 millitesla. For the around the room, which is RF shielding, radio frequency shielding, is placed to prevent exterior radio frequency interference from outside of this room. The second one is radio frequency thermal ablation, and this probe will punch through the human organ and for destroying small disease using the resistive heat due to the electric current by high frequency RF wave in the catheter. This wave will passing through the probe and increase the temperature within tumor tissue for its destruction. Weather radar. This radar is mainly used to detect the weather in a country. They send pulse in electromagnetic pulse energy through the atmosphere. When the pulse is strike an object such as raindrop or snowflake, it will reflect the radar and will be analyzed by the meteorologist. That's all for me.
Okay, hi, my name is Mama Iman bin Aika, and I will talk about the last chapter of our project, and that is a conclusion. Alright, first of all types of lights, even invisible to the human eye light, are described by the electromagnetic spectrum. The electromagnetic spectrums can be used to describe any sort of light, even light that is invisible to the human eye. In reality, most of the light in the galaxy cannot be seen by humans. The electromagnetic spectrum spans a far wider range than the visible light, which contains all the color of the rainbows. All wavelengths of electromagnetic radiation that carry energy and travel through space as waves were included. Longer wavelengths and lower frequency wavelengths are both present in radio spectrums. Higher frequency and shorter wavelengths make the optical spectrums. If you consider a well-known example, you may be able to understand the oscillating electric and magnetic field caused by electromagnetic wave. The magnet Consider a ball magnet such as the one in the figure. The magnet produces magnetic force everywhere around it. It refers to as a magnetic field. The feed line in the diagram represents the direction and location of the magnetic force. Because of a magnetic field a magnet produces, it is impossible to impart force to object without actually touching it. They need to be in a magnetic field, to put it simply. Electromagnetic waves, which are waves, are produced by the vibration of magnetics and the field. They transfer energy over a distance or through objects. Electromagnetic radiation is the process of emitting energy through electromagnetic wave. Also, electromagnetic spectrums are being used for many years in our life, such as for example, a public health. It also used a RF ablation was utilized for cancer tumor therapy, RF ablation for cardiology, and a localized dielectrics heatings, or well known as shockwave diathermy, for physiotherapy. So that's all for me and for us. Thank you.